Hello, my name is Austin Mueller and this is REFocusMaps. If you are unfamiliar with REFocusMaps, it is a powerful new tool to help real estate investors be more effective and more efficient. Signing up for REFocusMaps is 100% free, so if you are an active real estate investor, I strongly recommend checking it out. In this video, I will be going over how to find good comparable properties for a potential flip. Alright, so some quick background information. We're going to do a property that I actually flipped a couple years ago in Clawson. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,500 square feet, and it was built in 1955. So let's get started. We're going to use the Quick Comp feature. You can open up the Quick Comp feature by just clicking on this Quick Comp button. So first thing, we'll need to type in the address of the property we're looking into flipping. Like I said, this was actually a property that I flipped a few years ago. So it's a sale, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. We're just filling out some information here about the property we're flipping. 1,500 square feet. It was built in 1955. It does have a basement. It also has a garage, and pool and waterfront don't apply to this property. Then we click Find Comps. Alright, we are already more than halfway done here. So you can see we only pulled up one property here, so we can adjust some of the constraints that REFocusMaps is using to find comps by just clicking on Filters here. We'll want to take a look at the active filters. So you can see Quick Comp essentially takes the information about the property and will generate filters automatically to help you very quickly narrow down good comps. So the first thing I want to do actually is adjust the total baths filter here. We can do that just by scrolling down and finding baths. I think I want to do a minimum of 1 bathroom with a maximum of 2.5 or 2.5 baths. And I also want to widen up the square footage search just a touch. So we'll go from 1,250 to 1,750. And then the last thing I want to do is actually look as far as a year back, just to get some more options on our potential comps. Alright, and that's it. So you can see now we've widened our search just a little bit, and we've got a handful of potential comps here. So the next thing I want to do, just to speed this up even more, I'm going to apply a visualization. So I want to visualize the close price of these properties. Alright. So you can see red is the lowest, sold for $205,000, and the green is the highest, sold for $285,000. So now we just have to look through these few properties and figure out which are the best comps for our property. So when we're looking for comps for flip, we obviously want to try to find sold properties that have already been flipped or rehabbed, or at the very least are in good shape. So we'll just look through a few of these here. And while we can't see the sold pictures for these properties, we can look at the public remarks, and usually, as you probably already know, when a house has been flipped, they usually mention it about 15 times in the public remarks. So if we just take a quick look at these public remarks. So this one maybe wasn't a flip, but it does say well-kept brick ranch. That is the type of property that we have too. It was a brick ranch. So I'm going to go ahead and favorite this one as one of our comps. We'll take a look at this one, also a ranch. So again, this maybe wasn't a flip, but it does mention $1,000 in upgrades, improvements. So it does mention a remodeled kitchen, which is good. 2 remodeled baths. So it actually, maybe it is a flip. Again, hard to tell because you can't see pictures for already sold properties, but I'm going to count this as a flip as well. I'll favorite that. This one also says beautifully updated ranch in excellent condition. I'll go ahead and favorite that one as well. And let's find one more. Let's see, we got refinished hardwood floors, granite counters, backsplash, new fridge. We'll count this one as well. Alright, so now we have 4 pretty solid comps. I think we're pretty safe in these comps. They're not the highest properties, highest listed properties, and they're not the lowest. So they're pretty mid-range, and all of the public remarks do say that they have been updated. So we'll close that, and now we have 4 favorites that will be our comps. So now we're just going to save the map so we can get back to this later. I'll just save it as 540 Huntley comps. Alright, and that's it. Now we can get back to the comps that we found here by just going to Save Maps and clicking on our saved comps for 540 Huntley. So as you can see, using that quick comp feature, we were able to find solid comps for our potential flip in a matter of pretty much seconds. It automatically narrows down all of the potential comps for you, and so you're just really looking through a handful of them. It makes you able to find comps and evaluate that property extremely quickly. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on the video, and be sure to check out REFocusMaps. Again, registration is 100% free, so if you are a active real estate investor, I strongly encourage you to check it out. Thanks.